Hey guys, welcome back to Beast Quest, Series 30, Book 1, Hyrix, the Rock Smasher. New series of Beast Quest. I've done this review a while back, I think a few months ago or something. I can't remember the vague date when it was. But yeah, apologies for the delay. I had stuff to get sorted with, and I did make sure to write notes for this review because I made sure to, whenever I get the video done, I want to make sure I'm prepared for it. But here we go. So like always, in for in-depth story analysis. If you haven't read this book, make sure you've read this book for watching this review, unless you don't care for spoilers. With that being said, let's get to it. So Tom and Eleanor are about to leave. New heroes. Yeah, about to leave. Yeah, Tom and Eleanor about to leave. New heroes come back with captured bandits. The new villain introduced. She wants a position of power. They say no, and she shoots a beam. I think it was at Tom. I forgot who it was. We'll see. But she shoots a beam of energy. The cup. But despite her attack or whatever, they capture Zuba, the main villain of this series. They put her and the bandits that were captured earlier in the same jail area, and yeah. But yeah, her staff transforms into a snake. Two attempts to return her to jail, I'm guessing. But Daltek explains that Zuba may be connected to the Circle of Wizards, and she gains shapeshifting through a staff she got in the Netherworld. Oh yeah, I think she shapeshifts but I believe it's been a while. Not only she can shapeshift, but her staff can also shapeshift too. So when she separated from the staff, it turned into a snake and then headed back to Zuba, so she herself could shapeshift. Okay. Yeah. Zuba says she can get the mount. She displays her power by turning into a rat, and then gives a potion to the four bandits, the four prisoners, who slowly start to change. The prisoners escape. The new protectors go after them, which is basically the new heroes from the previous adventures. Zuba is escorted for interrogation. She escapes as well. Rafe contacted Tom saying he found Hyrix, but got cut off as Tom attempted to rescue by using the ring that was established prior to teleport. Yeah, there was a ring that could teleport. The new defenders. Rafe follows Hyrold to Tom, showing up, and Hyrix finally transformed. Tom reveals the prisoners have been changed by Zuba. Hyrix attacks. It's revealed that Hyrold is out of commission. Rafe knocks, so as in like Hyrix, the monster, is in control, not Hyrold anymore, the prisoner. So yeah. But Rafe attacks and knocks a horn off. Hyrix uses his whips to take our heroes down, because he has these like they're not they call them whips, but they're like organic whips that come out of his palms. As the fight progresses, it gathered the attention of the villagers, which distracted Hyrix. So Tom then lured Hyrix to him, waiting for the right moment. But Rafe didn't want Tom to die, so he risked charging at Hyrix. Rafe threw his hammer on a cement bucket, tipping over wet cement and placing Hyrix in a mess. With his fine hands clogged, they coiled up his body, and basically the monster was defeated because his hand palms were clogged up, and that caused his organic vines, as it were, to explode and expand all over his body, coiling himself up. And when he's defeated, of course, he's turned human. And from there, it's like, well, now I've beaten him, we've got to go and get the others. And I'm guessing each one of the four new defenders will have their own monster to face. I mean, I can see what the series is trying to do. It's like slowly trying to get them to take on individual threats now that there's a new threat to take off. But it feels kind of misleading because, like, I believe it's like the third series involving the new defenders. Correct me if I'm wrong with that. And if it is, you had Malville for 2 ones, and then he suddenly vanishes, and then we've got this new one. I'm not complaining about Zuba because she's a pretty badass villainess, but it's just a shame that they were focusing on Malville and then now they've just changed it to someone else. I don't know. Maybe Malvel was defeated so badly that he felt not the need to come back. Whatever. Anyway, though, onto the characters. Rafe's supposed to be the main character of this book. You could argue Thomas, but I think it's more Rafe's story. He's alright. He's willing to risk his life to save his allies, save Tom and all that. Just like, I mean, then again, all of them should be because they were trying to make that potion and all that. So at this point, take what you will. I'm not really sure what the overall goal is. I mean, you could argue that one of these four characters is supposed to be the new main character overall, and they're trying to choose who's the best one for that. I don't know. But if it's supposed to be like a fellowship thing where these four are supposed to become a group, yeah, I'm down for that, I suppose. But as it stands, Rafe didn't really do much. He just followed the guy that he was supposed to, because each one paired off with their own target, and he acted when he did. So when you think about it, he didn't really do much. He just took action when he thought was right. Tom, of course, doesn't really get to do much. He's more of a plot device for exposition to tell the characters what to do and help them out. But I feel like he did more of the fighting than Rafe did. Zuba is the main villainess. She is a very interesting villain. I do like the fact that not only that she can transform, but her staff can transform too. So it does make her very complex. The problem is, though, as soon as her motivation is vague. So we know that from what we understand, she's connected to the Circle of Wizards, but we don't know nothing more than that. I would have liked a bit. I'm hoping for a bit more backstory in this character, like why they want power, because they were robbed of their position of power, and I just want it more than just I want power because I'm just for no reason whatsoever. I just want power because I'm hungry for it. I think it's more. I like to have more complex villains than just power hungry for the sake of the story. So, but yeah, the only vague motivation is she got kicked out of the Wizards from what we understand, and she wants revenge like all most of the villains because she lost the position of power. Despite the fact she's already got, I don't really see why she needs more power though when she herself is already very strong in her own right. She's got the power to shapeshift, and that can get away with a lot of things depending on the restrictions of her power. If it's just animals or humans or whatever. But yeah, I feel there's a lot of potential for this character Zuba, so I'm hoping we get more of her, because I do like what we've got so far, and I'm expecting more. Final is Hyrix himself, the Beast. He's essentially your traditional start-off Beast, the traditional charging big... I mean, they tried to give some development for each of these four humans, I guess. But over it stands, they're not really really big key characters that stand out. They're just essentially token bandits that they're just there to exist for the plot to develop, and all the character development really goes to Zuba on that part. So they get taken out one by one, but I am hoping that the other three criminals will be more, interesting than the big strong guy. So, but yeah. As it stands though, Hyrix is a beast. I appreciate that they gave him, he's not just a charging satyr type thing, which is basically what he's based off. He's got the satyr horns and all that. But I appreciate that the satyr design is not just the traditional skinny goat man, but it's like a big muscular one. That's pretty good. That might have been adapted from his human side though, and I appreciate that he has coil whips, which is not something you'd expect for a big strong guy. So that's pretty clever, and it does lead to his own demise. But yeah, so there are some creative ways where Battle Beast could do that. With that whole clogging ability and all that. Overall, though, it's an alright start. It's not the worst, I'd say. I could tolerate this only because I appreciate the opening with Zuba and stuff. Zuba is essentially the highlight. She is the one who provides the plot as well by, she's very crafty like a lot of previous villains. She goes back to the cell because she knows she could get out the cell. She could do many things to cause a ruckus. But all she does is give this potion to these four criminals, which I'm pretty sure she observed the crime, and use them as the irrelevant thing. So I feel like this plot of Zuba's essentially is a distraction for her real goal, whatever it is, because that's what it feels like. It feels like she's doing this either to demonstrate a piece of her power, or she's got something bigger planned and she just wants certain characters sorted out while she can do something else. But we'll see. But yeah, that's the first book done. Not much to say because it's the starter book, but I'm hoping for some more story development for the other 3 books now that I've got the series completely. And we'll get to the remaining reviews and then the collaboration with me and Adam Fern, so look forward to that. Thank you for watching. Like I always said, if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. I should also mention, if I probably did in the beginning, but I'm in the living room this time, not my bedroom, because of the room change of how things are. So maybe the 3 reviews will be in here too, we'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you hear any noise in the background, we've got like the laundry on basically. I started the laundry. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, peace out.